What's up, guys? Mike aka Phony here. This is a brand new game that you do not know about before today. It's called Gigantic, and it's made by Motiga, an independent game studio up north in Washington. Dude, this game is so awesome. I'm not even shitting you. So, first off, there is a huge, like 20-minute, 17-minute interview that I posted on Zam Official. They came here to San Francisco last Tuesday, and we were able to hang out and play the game a whole bunch and basically do like a whole interview session and everything. And they rented out this entire huge place, so we went to the third floor, and it was like a bar, and they weren't using it, so it's an empty bar. It was great. We got to film this whole kind of live commentary / interview thing. Oh, by the way, check this out. Look at these skills. Look at these skills. Oh, platformer skills. What's okay? I said that part. Anyways, so what I want to do is you know, go and watch that. I'll put an annotation here and I'll put a link down below. You definitely want to go and watch that because there's a lot of really good information from the developers. I wanted to kind of give my own personal experience with the game because I was able to get in throughout the entire day. I was able to get in probably a total of 6 matches in. Before I did the interview, I think I was on like my 3rd or 4th, but I got a couple more in. So this guy you're looking at right now, he's the HK206, also known as the Machine, the character that I'm playing as, and you already kind of got the gist. There's a control element here, kind of like a domination map, right? What ends up happening here, I'm kind of a dickhead. I'm not standing on the circle. He's summoning something, and I'm totally not standing there. I didn't know. This is like my 2nd match. Give me a break. Anyways, you stand on those circles, and you could summon these creatures that stand there. And they can actually not just stand there. They can actually run around and kind of chase people away and everything. And each one has like a different ability. And the larger the monster that you summon, or creature, the more damage it'll do, or the more coverage it'll give you. Like if it's a healing mob or something, it'll give you more coverage throughout the area. Anyways, a key element, you look at the map in the upper right corner, you can see that they are kind of strategically spread throughout the map. So the more of those you control, and you could spawn there too, by the way. So the more of those you control, obviously, the better. This is me fucking with Curse right now. Dude, I'm not even lying. Curse, like, the dude was, he was playing a sniper class like the entire time. And he just like plant himself and just sit there and just snipe. And it was totally legit strategy, right? But he didn't really get in there and get the grit of everything. I mean, we played so many games, right? And he played a couple different characters later on. I was giving all kinds of shit at the beginning, though, because I was like, oh, spawn camper, give me a break. But he was leading in kills. He was definitely leading in kills. But we have This Is Game. We have MMORPG.com, right? I mean, we have all these big sites that you know and love. And obviously Zam. I'm about to get slaughtered here. It's like, no, I take this dude out, right? Watch. Boom, annihilated here. Right? And then this dude just stands there for a minute and just stares at me. He didn't know I was enemy or something. I don't know what happened, but he just stood there and just stared at me. That was hilarious. This is where you spend your skill points. So you're gonna hear this a lot. You're gonna hear it referred to as a MOBA, which I think is extremely, to anybody who's actually there that experienced the gameplay and was there for the event. If you call it a MOBA and just leave it at that, it's pretty damn disingenuous, I'm not gonna lie. It's got some MOBA elements. It's an arena game, but there is a pretty nice mix of PvE because you're doing a lot of battling with mobs, these like little mini bosses that you can spawn everywhere, right? As well as PvP. It actually feels a lot more like a Team Fortress 2 type gameplay because, I mean, right now, obviously, you're looking at just a ranged gunner type hero, but once you get into if you watch the interview, you'll see I'm gonna be playing as this crazy melee tank character. Looks like Deathwing, like a mini Deathwing type guy, but it's a completely different gameplay style, and that's what they're going for. They're trying to cover, like, basically take all these different gameplay styles, so not everybody's just a different type of shooter, right? Everybody's like just a different character altogether. So you have like action RPG type characters. You have like these very stealthy type, dodgy characters, very agile. You have berserkers like that guy right there, the big fat dude right there is beating on me. He just killed me. He's pretty much like a Fury Warrior if you play WoW. Just very kind of in your face, dual wielding, basically just throwing his balls in your mouth just the entire time. Oh yeah, this is my excuse as to why I wasn't doing too good. Okay, yeah, I guess I went and adjusted that. Everything here you're seeing is obviously alpha, and I cover that in the in the interview. So you're gonna see some of that, like extreme alpha. But if you're watching this, you can go actually sign up for it yourself if you're interested in playing the game. Which I had so much fun playing this shit. I'm not even kidding you. It is totally something I would play again. A lot of you guys know that I played a lot of did a lot of PvP back when Raid of Battlegrounds were like the hot shit, right? Season 9, Season 10 for a while, for those of you guys who follow it. But yeah, I was pretty good. I was pretty good. Kind of enjoyed myself and everything. And this kind of captures that, but also kind of brings the combat element where you got a lot of mobility. You guys saw just now I dodged. I was able to dodge real quick because some stuff was coming in. You have a stamina meter on the right-hand side there. It's kind of slowly filling up, the blue one there.
My rival has withdrawn. The enemy is too powerful.
And
Must summon more creatures.
I'm listening to that voice. I don't even know what that is. I didn't have my my headphones on for this. I had all the audio routed right to my laptop to record the video footage here. Which, by the way, was like an absolute dream to be able to sit there and record footage straight from the computer into the laptop, because the footage is beautiful, right? Like, it looks great. You're able to actually see everything. It's not like some shitty screen grabber or something like that, or filming the screen or whatever. So here we go. IGN is sitting down there. They're camping that thing. I think I gave them a little bit of guff, and I fire my left rocket right point blank at the stupid wall. I had to get used to that, where your weapons actually fire from, the actual appendage that looks like they come from. That big ass character's one over there punched that dude in the dick. That is my creature that I summoned, or that we have summoned there. That dude, okay, so this guy right here, I think his name is Taito or something. I can't remember, but he just killed me. He did that kind of whirlwind attack, a blade storm type attack.
Choose a point.
That attack does a couple of things. One, it can do damage. Two, it speeds up your character, so you can use it as a method to actually traverse some content fairly quickly. Three, you can upgrade it using those perks. You saw those perks that I just had pop up there that I could spend my my skill points on. By the way, that was a hit. I think that was a hit. That was an amazing shot, just letting you know. To upgrade it so that it actually will deflect incoming projectiles, incoming damage, period. That is pretty awesome. To have a single ability that has so many different uses, and that's what they're going for. You keep it simple by having just a handful of abilities, and then you're able to upgrade it to do all this crazy things. So it's basically every tool has a utility of some sort. So here we go right here on the right-hand side. Mortar, piercing shot, bullet barrage. I don't really pick anything there because I already have everything. Well, I have what I need and I don't have the points to spend anything on. I think I die really quick here too, if I recall correctly. Not before I get a couple shots in. Yeah, so hold on before here. Oh, this guy's in my face. Yep. Did not do good here. So that right there, I think I just executed my my special ability. It's called the focus skill, and for mine is swarm. All that basically does is, well, for my particular character, is just fire off a barrage of hell and just shoots it off. Now we're getting stomped. I mean, they control every point. All those points that are red, they control all of it. So we're not doing good. I'm doing my part though, right? Like, I'm trying my best to keep some things going. Okay, that sound right there. That was their, I believe it was called the Guardian. Yeah, that was their Guardian. The gigantic mob. I don't think you've really seen it yet, but you're probably gonna see it coming up here pretty shortly. Now, I'm trying to control this point. It's the closest to our base, but I keep on getting sliced up by Fatty here. That's not really helping me at all. Yeah, exactly. And my dude won't shut up. I didn't realize that my guy talks so much. So coming up here, look at the top. You have a couple bars. Now all the UI elements obviously could change at any point in time because it is an alpha. But on the left-hand side there is our Guardian, and you can see that he's down a health bar. On the right-hand side you have their Guardian. Ours is like a giant lizard. Take a curse. Ours is like a giant lizard type creature, and theirs is like a giant griffin type creature. And so you have those things kind of hanging out at the end, but once you get your power raise up, which is the tiny bar right above the health, right? For like the left side, it's a little yellow bar. Right side, it's a little tiny yellow bar. Right below the house name. Once you get that filled up, and he goes into like an enraged type thing. Not enraged, but basically he gets pissed and he goes over there and he dunks all over the other guy, right? I'm fairly certain that's how it works. You're gonna see it here, I think, shortly, if we could get enough up here to actually get an attack going. But it looks like it's getting pretty close. Now, I'm not 100% clear on what actions are required to do that, but I'm fairly certain that having your enemy control almost the entire goddamn map is definitely not contributing to the amount of to your power being increased there, that power bar. So whenever it goes onto the offensive. Oh, am I gonna take this guy out right here by myself? What's up? I don't remember doing this. Oh, nope, I got dunked on. Yep, all right. The water, by the way, heavy current. That's why I'm not jumping into it. It will rush me right off the edge. I mean, you could probably jump out of it if I could dodge or something, but it will not waste time throwing you off the edge. Big fight here. We're really close. They're already up, so we might see the Griffin actually run across the map, I think. Maybe. Yes, enemy Guardian is advancing. Got lucky I landed right there. I think there's maybe a death here where I actually fly off the edge. Now, if you go and watch the interview, you're gonna see more of this footage towards the end, just as like kind of extra B-roll. But for the most part, you're gonna see the other fight where I was playing as the what was the name of the Malgrave, I believe it's called, the Margrave. Big, huge guy, just getting people's faces and start dunking on him. It's pretty nice. So I have turret mode. I basically just shifted into. I've done this a couple times so far, and you basically just start hammering stuff out. I also have the ability to hold down one of my key abilities and like a rail gun and fire it off whenever it charges up. It does a significant amount of damage, like 400 damage I've seen. So this guy gets in my face, and I think he might dunk on me. Oh, I'm getting dunked on all over the place. Yeah. Oh no, I think I got it. Oh, okay, well, there's that. Our fight is not over. Oh, man, I'm not doing good. I'm pretty sure that voice is probably alpha only. Oh, there's the Griffin, by the way. You got a glimpse of it. So, whenever your Guardian falls, his heart's exposed. And you'll see this, I think you'll at least see this once during this match. But when his heart's exposed, then you basically go in there and you just start beating on it. And you can see that our Guardian lost a ton of health. That means they went in and beat on it, ours, until it loses one of those bars. And at some point, what's going to happen is you're actually going to reach the point where they go into what's called the clash, into the clash area. So the map actually closes off. And if you look at the mini map, the right-hand kind of semi-circle type area, it's kind of like a big arena. That becomes like the final showdown area, where you can it's basically make it or break it at that point. It is pretty cool. But these Guardians have like their own abilities. They don't just stand there looking pretty and everything. They actually have their own attacks and abilities. Like the Griffin like has a stomp, and then also can flap its wings or something, and it ends up throwing a whole bunch of tornadoes all over the place, which do a ton of damage. So they're not just there for looks. So that's what gives it kind of like that PvE element, which makes it fucking cool, man. Like, we're fighting each other. We're kind of battling for domination. And I think we're starting moving into I think we went into the clash phase. I think I missed it. This is where we're gonna be in an arena now. But anyways, then you have like the boss fight elements, you know, like exposed area of the enemy boss, and then you basically go in there and you just start like dunking all over him. So yeah, you can see in the upper right corner on the mini map, we have kind of closed ourselves in now, and there's mine. I'm on his tail. Just stand there and shoot at it. There's MMORPG. There's there we go. See, all right. So okay, so our hearts. So I basically turret up right here because our heart is exposed, and I want to keep people away from it if I can. And the other one, I believe that's actually Chris Chung, and Chris Chung is actually the CEO, and so he ran with a turret as well. So we basically both sat there, we turreted up, and we just start basically doing as much defending as we can. But unfortunately, as you can see, it's not quite enough. But that is a pretty sick match. I mean, I lost, and as you can see, I did pretty decent with kills and everything like that. But they were just rolling, they were steamrolling us hard. In the other one, you'll see I do a lot better with the melee characters. You know how I am, my prot warriors and such. But dude, like seriously, I had so much fun playing this game, and obviously I'm gonna sign up for alpha, but yeah, I'll probably be able to email someone to get in, you know what I'm saying? But I highly recommend going and signing up for alpha. I'm gonna go and actually I'll put the link down in the description below. Go and check it out, man. Absolutely loving the game. Let me know once you watch this footage. Go watch the footage I put on Zam Official. There's another complete match there. and just let me know what you guys think. This is all the characters here. I'm just gonna kind of let this scroll through and everything while I'm talking, so you guys kind of see all the different characters there are. But it is definitely a game that, well, I mean, we could go on a whole discussion here, talk about how this genre is starting to take off. Smite really helped kind of bring it to the forefront, and get people's attention. It's like, oh, hey, we can have a MOBA type game with you know, in third person and action and everything and that, like that. And then we have Orcs Must Die, who's taking a small variation on it, but still kind of keeping that whole arena aspect. And then we have Gigantic, who is just taking it to that crazy PvE arena level with tons and tons of verticality and mobility and even though some of the animations and stuff were weird, it was still loads and loads of fun to play. And all that stuff is gonna be worked out. I mean, it's an alpha for fuck's sake, so, you know, all that stuff gets worked out, and I'm gonna be all over this shit. I seriously am. But check it out. We have an article, I think, going up probably on Zam, but, you know, MMORPG, IGN, all those guys are gonna have some stuff, but definitely go and watch my interview and all that stuff. You can check out the link in the description below. My name's Mike, aka Phony. Thank you very much for watching. Love you guys. See ya.